Major, one of the most well-known, if not the most well-known Ganon.
And content creator.
And content creator.
Follow his YouTube if you haven't. He's really good.
Check him out on Twitter too. I know he's big on that. But we're getting Falco because they must have played this before.
Yeah.
So, solid counter pick. Falco can do really well in this matchup. You know, Falco has some really polarizing advantage that you don't get to see a whole lot.
Yes.
A lot of the people that played Falco over the years for Ultimate have become a little far and few. You know, shout outs to our local Falcos that we have had over the years. Active probably being one of the best performing over the years, although that has kind of come to pass as you know, the metas evolved. We had more DLC characters, and we start seeing this character less and less. A little bit of back and forth here, but we're already seeing good interactions here with, you know, up tilt kind of being your bread and butter here. Able to, you know, confirm the jumps there into back airs. Great call there, yeah.
And that's what I would like to see for Major, which might be a deal breaker for this, really in the Falco matchup in general, but being able to land and how you can navigate disadvantage from the up tilt, because yeah, it's just rough being in that Falco vortex. Downer?
Interesting. Okay. Trying to be real patient there, yeah, because you end up getting in a drag sound scenario, ending up kind of, you know, misreading there. Oh, you punished that straight up.
You get an up smash.
Yeah, that had to have been a misinput. Losing the stock, not for it, but, you know, I feel like a little mental might have been a hit, so it kind of led to it.
100%, yeah, and when you were mentioning about the fair, like the weight, it is really good, but sadly it's hard to get out of because of the shield poke possibility as well too. Good back air.
Major kind of having to be on the back foot here. CheeseKerd can slow it down. Being the aggressor there, quite the risk, but perfect drag down, especially these early percents. These are going to be the more critical moments, because as you grow, gain into percent, that's when it's going to be a little bit more iffy on the confirms. You're going to need that up tilt into back air to be the way you close out the stock. Otherwise, it's just going to be really difficult.
Exactly. The Major right there, the reverse up smash to get that stock. So good because you get the late hit, so that way you can act right out of it as well.
Okay.
Good weight.
Roll out there.
But these double fairs, it seems to be consistent. I wonder if there will be a mix-up, but it's early in the best of 5, right?
Really rolling a lot here. All right, caught by the active hitbox. Major being real patient, able to get past the active.
Good dash attack.
Okay, good. Able to avoid the drag down combo here. Back air having the stage control, absolutely huge. Possible lethal percent for both players here with the right read.
Oh, that's scary.
I will say Major has to put a little bit more on the line here than CheeseKerd. Okay, luckily able to snap to ledge. Good shielding, good catch, good control, not going deep. Oh!
Gets clipped. Wow.
It was technical, but it was a little bit odd.
I did like the pressure Major had at the ledge on him, but I think what kind of set him up a little bit for that stock was jumping too much, right? Because he tried to do the nair first and then full hopped with the fair to cover the roll, but that's not where you want to be against Falco. You don't want to be up in the air, right? So.
Yeah, the last thing, when I was thinking immediately upon Major's first stock was taking a lot of risks, even with these jump back aerials, because the moment you don't have your jump against Falco and Falco's able to work in an up air or anything, it just ends up being such a long combo. You take a lot of percent, you lose stage control. And I know Major knows that. Major is amazing at making sure to not use the jump at the wrong moment there. It was just kind of showing the volatility of the set, that even at that moment, it was important.
I would say my favorite sound effect is that Ganon Nair, just the one to the ba ba. It's so good. Gets it twice.
A little bit of a switch up. Major looking really good. CheeseKerd kind of getting smothered. Okay, able to get a little bit of that extension.
Nice.
Good grab, going low.
Nice weight. Good on Major on reacting for that.
CheeseKerd able to kind of box out a lot of these options.
Nice.
Great tech here.
Not this time. Oh, but he still gets caught. Otherwise, still really good on how he recovered back on stage, and that matters a lot.
It was really important that CheeseKerd ended up getting that kill there before that confirm got a little too far in terms of percent.
Yes.
A lot of risk. Oh, just going for the break. I feel like that was definitely intentional, just trying to make sure that the next interaction kills.
Oh, what a hard read, but it's not a bad payoff. He just got hit, so he can still play this. Right grab. Ooh, risky.
Oh, okay, gotta attack that. Ooh, okay, now Major has a stock lead. And it was looking so good here for CheeseKerd, like in terms of that momentum. Okay, no punish on the missed up special. That has got to hurt here. Able to secure the back here, not for the kill just yet.
It reminds me of Lemon Juice a little bit with that up B he did. Just slightly
well,
drifted.
one of them has a lot of privilege, one of them does not. Take your guess. It is not Ganon. Oh, no way. All right.
Nice.
Major now on the board. 1-1 here. Giving CheeseKerd the counter pick here in terms of the stage. I'm curious on where we are going.
Yes. I think it's really scary to be in a stock deficit against Major because of that ledge trap, right? He can get away with more at the ledge and take bigger risk, and it paid off for him on that with that up smash. That was really good.
Small battlefield. We're continuing to see the Falco. No character switches here. Not sure if we will be seeing it. You know, like on paper, you can think Kirby can end up being pretty good here, but you know, down to preference. You know, I've seen Falco as kind of a good pocket character for a lot of players. Like, you know, the character is kind of like well-rounded, but not polarizingly too good in certain ways. You know, it's one of those characters that was like, you looked at it and I'm like, this character is solid, but you're not like, this character is crazy broken.
No, and I think as far as like...
someone might be upset with me saying that, but I'm sorry, like this character has fallen off in representation so hard. You know, I'm fulfilling the Falco agenda, okay? So, you know, that like I can't be against you here, right? You know, keep with it.
Yeah, Larry's just gonna comment, be like, no, Falco's good. No, actually, I think Larry would say like Falco's like low tier, but that's just him, like, you know, trolling a little bit.
You know, it's like it's the agenda.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
All right, 80% solid here for CheeseKerd, but hey, you're at lethal percent here.
Right.
Keep your composure. Keep these advantages that you have. Your stock up.
Ooh, good back. Good backdash to this tilt. Look at the back air.
They're backing up, throwing out the lasers, getting
Good.
that percent.
I like that.
When it works, it works. Risky spot dodges here.
I do want to see more lasers coming out because you don't want Ganon to just walk around freely. You want to limit as much as you can against Ganon.
Oh, roll in, not able to catch it. Was in the position to do so. Very interesting with the up special. We do see the drag down and good on Major, able to find that opening and throwing the shield out there, as that could have been a really bad interaction. Sending back in the air here, trying to catch on the vertical. Okay, doesn't work.
Major was cooking for a minute.
Like, I still don't feel like CheeseKerd is entirely in control.
Ooh.
Missing the confirm there and still
Almost.
not killing with the back air. Going deep here, still has the option.
Oh, good.
Great option.
You need to do that, yes.
Oh, and we're getting the Falco chant. Oh no, you gotta be punishing this. Oh, but Major's still getting away with it.
See, and I feel like CheeseKerd was being too aggressive with that, with the fairs. You did 2 back-to-back. You gotta play it safe a little bit more, especially with Major. He's going to take that time to find that opening and punish.
Oh, we're playing Falco right now. We got the game plan. Oh, but on the dash attack.
Oh, on the plat.
Oh, no! Missing the tech.
Oh,
Staying in place. Still alive, though. No way you get hit by this. Shield looking Matt Small, getting the drag down, mixing up in the grab. I love the utilization there. But be careful on how you recover from this. Oh, no.
That one got her hurt. That was such a good sequence for Major and was able to recover that stock really well.
You know, it comes down to like how people feel fluid in the game, because that drop and shield was definitely looking for the parry to go into the winning interaction. But if you're off, which, you know, you see parries like crazy in this game now, especially at that top level. It's just happening just like by pure like instinct. But sometimes if you're ever so slightly off, you lose games. And that is what we ended up seeing there from my understanding. Oh, wow. Major getting so much percent here on the board. CheeseKerd now slowing it down. Get a little bit of that drag down action.
A good 25 could set up for another juggle situation. Oh, what a good hit.
Okay. Like the wizard kick.
Nice. I like the mix-up.
Okay, keeping the pressure on shield here.
Nothing too damaging with these combos. Oh, well, as I say that. Wow, okay.
Dash attack into side special. Learn something new. I can't say that I saw that interaction before.
I don't know what that. I would assume it was a jab, but I couldn't tell what he traded.
Okay. Major with the stock lead here. Oh, trying to call the roll in there, but you know, CheeseKerd opting for out there. I actually don't think that's too bad of an option. If you like start weighing things out here, 20% even against Ganon, you can kind of like tank the hit, but at least you're not going to get reset. But man, Major now up 2 stocks here. I just had to say something.
Yes, no.
But still the JV3 is available, although that is going to be very hard to do. And okay, CheeseKerd might have heard me there, threw out the laser. No JV3 there.
The way that Major's moving right now, he's cooking. Like, he feels so comfortable right now in this set. And honestly, with the stock lead, like I said, he's very scary with the stock up because the 2-frame on the down smash, that is insane. Wow. Love to see it. Love to see Ganon succeed.
Really fast round, it felt like, in terms of like the comparison. Major just got 80% onto the board on CheeseKerd so fast, and then since then it just like really started snowballing.
Yeah, no, it's always exciting to see Major set, man, but like, yeah, I feel like that last game went by really fast, and that's how you can tell how comfortable he was in that setting. I would have loved to still see Kirby, though. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, like a part of me, and like, I would have been like okay with it, but I think that Falco was doing really solid. 2 games in, last second switch, like especially when you're kind of like committed to it, right?
Yes.
Like you have to be stern with your decisions. When you start second guessing yourself, there's a lot of risk with that, especially also if you're like warmed up. The Falco specifically, you knew that you were going to get here in the bracket. I get a little bit of impression that is kind of CheeseKerd scenario there.
Yeah.
Probably was really ready there with the Falco. For anybody that is just tuning in, Core Values 2026, you know, your premier FGC event here for Portland, Oregon, featuring Smash Bros. Ultimate here over here on the stream. We also got like Tekken going on. We got 2XKO over on the other stream. We got 3 streams running right now.